And now, the continuation of a conversation that started on the radio during the TJ show. We had to cut TJ off because he would spend the entire show talking about Costco. Enjoy this bonus conversation, and thank you for listening to our podcast feed.
Something happened on the show today, and I think this is another revelation that I've got a problem with Costco, meaning that I'm quite obsessed with it.
I'm glad you finally realized that because we've been saying it.
Well, I have too much to say about it. And so there was this USA Today headline which caught me off guard, almost offensive. It says, the problem with shopping at Costco. Right there, you know they're wrong. There is no problem with shopping at Costco. But some people disagree. They are saying it's too Mad Max-esque with all the shopping carts. It's too busy. You actually align with that.
Yeah, I feel like it is chaos. When I go in there, I feel a little stress. So that's why I don't go into Costco anymore. I do grocery delivery, which I love.
Well, I said it's peaceful for me. I love it. I feel like you're going in, you're being provided for.
Which means your life is chaotic. That's peaceful.
Right. Well, I told you, I have kids at home. You're sitting in the living room 1 second, things are quiet. The next second, it's like you would think something horrific happened, and they're fighting over who gets the last popsicle. And it's like, yo, chill out. We go to Costco. We have plenty of popsicles. But anyway, we were talking about, if you missed it, you could hear it in the normal show podcast. We post the radio show. They're claiming, people who are against Costco, cart tunnel vision. Many shoppers lose spatial awareness, and it's a condition Reddit users have dubbed Meanderthals, which is a great line. People who are wandering aimlessly and block traffic.
Yeah.
I have noticed this has happened to me where, a lot of times I like to know what's going on in my surroundings. And I will see people that I know, and they're so focused on the shelves, they don't even know that I'm there. And if I wanted to get away with it, I could walk right past them, and they would have no idea I was there. Most times I tap them on the shoulder, and I collect pictures with people I know at Costco, and then I send them to people in my family and go, look who I ran into, Carol.
Oh, wow.
Just the other day, I saw Carol. She was great. I've seen her there twice in the same section, in the bakery section. And then what was weird is, as we were shopping, we kept lining up, and I was like, do I say hello to her again?
No, just one time and done. That's it.
I did it about we ran into each other at least 6 times. I said hello to her 3 of them.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that.
And then I ran into her in the parking lot, and I said, hey, next time, let's just go together.
That would save gas money for sure.
Yes.
But then you'll need more storage space.
Right.
Yeah. I love Costco. I do like going there, but I do find that people don't pay attention to other people around them, especially with those giant carts. So what I do is I find a nice space where I can park my cart, somewhere where I know it's not going to really be in the way of anyone else, and I'll just do my shopping and pick stuff up, then go back to my cart, just so I can maneuver between carts and people.
Man, that's a workout right there.
No, that's very important. They actually mentioned this in the article. First of all, need to be super careful because of the physical hazards. Some of them are shopping carts, and a lot of times because people are not looking, which connects to the last thing we talk about, they are saying that some of the wheels of the carts are lubricated with ankle skin, meaning so many people have been bashed on their ankles. Have you ever had your ankles bashed with a cart? It's terrible.
It hurts.
Yeah.
To your point, Heather, illegal parking is another reason why people do not like Costco. Shoppers frequently leave carts in the middle of the aisles, or they double park them to grab samples, creating massive log jams.
Yes, that irritates me so much because sometimes they double park or leave them literally in the middle of the aisle. And you're like, I can't get through, or in a big space, you can't maneuver.
But to defend some of my fellow Costco shoppers, part of the thing is you have to understand how to handle your excitement. And if you're a rookie, you could be going through the store, you see something you've never seen before, like a sale on the vinyl gloves. And you go, oh my goodness, I need to get that before everyone else does. It's not like you're logically thinking through it, but you abandon your cart and then you see something else. And it's really tough for someone who might be easily distracted before you realize there's a jam.
But you have to get it before anybody else does. There's literally pallets of this stuff available to you.
I'm saying it doesn't make sense, but this is why it's happening. So there's another issue with common, quote, traffic violations, wrong way drivers. There's not arrows pointing which way you're supposed to go, but when you're seasoned, you know there is a certain way. Like when you go in the store, that goes towards the end of the store. When you're coming out, it's going towards the front.
Okay.
Everyone knows that,
yes,
unless you knew, and then you might go backwards and you go, come on, bro, you got to get in the other lane.
And also, there's a universal way to walk. You stay to the right.
Yeah, well, that's what they say. If you want to fix it, stay to the right.
Right. And everywhere and all the time. That's what you do. If you're walking anywhere, a sidewalk, in a store, you stay to the right. And everyone does that.
Another Costco issue, sudden stops. shoppers often slam on the brakes to look at unexpected items, causing rear-end collisions with those behind them. Now, I'm telling you can't...
Well, if those behind them had their eyes in front of them, we wouldn't have these problems.
Yeah. Proposed rules of the road to survive the experience. Now, here's the advice part of the article. Veteran shoppers suggest a common sense etiquette. Stay to the right. Good job, Heather. Don't block the flow. If you want to look at an item or grab a sample, pull your cart over to the side first. Good job, Heather. This is the champion shopper here.
Seriously.
Yeah.
She
Well,
can
I think
teach
people,
this.
I think people are just being way too dramatic. Go to the store, do your thing, and leave. I don't understand what the issue is.
Maintain awareness. Avoid being on your phone and keep track of your cart's positioning relative to others. Yeah, you can't be on your phone in this store. Of all stores, you got to get off your phone.
I agree.
The golden rule, as one shopper put it, simply don't be a jerk.
You know when you're on the road in your vehicle and you see somebody driving crazy and you're like, I'm staying away from that person. That happened to me at Costco. I saw this woman almost take out 3 people with her cart, and I was like, I U-turned the other way. I was like, don't want to go next to her.
You got to be a fighter sometimes.
And just be aware of the people around you.
Yep.
You know, every single point that this article made, you guys have agreed with and observed that behavior.
Correct. No, I'm not saying the article is wrong. I just think people are being way too dramatic. Just go to the store and do your thing.
And sometimes with certain things, you got to keep your feelings to yourself. The store is so good.
Right.
Let's not mess with it. You know, and speaking of people being
Not
jerks.
everything has to be said, right?
Right. There are some nasty interactions that I've seen at the checkout at the one that we go to. And I actually feel bad for the people, but they're so patient. The cashiers just take it.
Yeah.
And then what's sad is it makes them extra sensitive to like the customer's feelings, which you could argue is a good thing, but not when people are being rude to the cashiers.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know how they come up to you and they do the pre-scan if the lines are too long, which is
Yes.
brilliant? They have a little ring finger scanner. And so they start scanning my entire cart. Well, the lady messed up, which is very rare. They've got a great track record. We get to the checkout, and the woman who scanned realized she miscounted the items, and they profusely apologized to me. And I looked at them right in the eye, and I said, listen, you never have to apologize to me. I'm just happy to be here. And they were like, yeah, that's my man right there.
Next time we go to that Costco, there's going to be a photo of TJ, and underneath it say "Customer of the Year."
Yeah, best shopper. And I think, I would, if they gave me a shirt, I would wear it proudly because
I'm sure you
I
would.
do think that's a very nice thing that more people can do. Yes.
Well, while we're on the topic of Costco, there was another Costco headline. It was a little misleading. They said that there's a change coming to the famous $1.50 hot dog combo.
What?
It's still $1.50.
Oh.
Now they're giving you the option for bottled water.
They're
or
making it better?
a fountain soda.
I love it. Still for
making it better.
$1.50.
Still for $1.50.
Wow. You know,
I love Costco.
that is a good tweak because whenever I get that $1.50 special, which I haven't had in 25 years, by the way. Last time I had it was when I was a kid. I was there with my grandpa. Whenever I get that, it feels like it's not great for me. No offense to Costco, but it feels like there's a lot of grease.
That soda hot dog combo ain't the best,
I
right?
mean, hot dogs aren't the best for you, right? We can agree?
But
Yeah.
They taste great.
But
They do.
water, that would make it a little better.
Right.
That
Yeah.
would justify the purchase.
It's called balance.
And by the way, where can you get a $1.50 bottle of water even at a gas station? It doesn't exist.
Yeah,
so
not at all.
even if you get that and then throw out the hot dog. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
hot dog
Waste
to your
food.
dog.
No, don't do
Give
that.
it away to somebody.
Now,
if
would they
want
allow me
Right.
to replace the hot dog with a chocolate chip cookie?
You're doing too much.
I don't know.
You're doing too
Stay
much.
tuned for that.
See, they give you a little and then you want
You're
more.
going to go from customer of the year to the worst customer ever.
Okay, so question. Was it worth it to do this bonus episode?
I had fun.
It was
I
cool.
think so.
How about you
Okay.
let us know as you listen? Give us a
Yeah.
feedback.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes we can overdo the Costco, so I had to shut it down on the radio because we would have spent the rest of the show doing it, and so that's why it's here. And I warned you, the episode title was Only Listen If You're Obsessed with Costco.
Right.
So we did put a warning out there. If you're here, it's probably because you got the same thing I have going on. And Heather,
Obsession.
Yeah, no, I love Costco.
Kenny's not a
Big
member.
fan.
Not yet.
What's your problem, by the way?
Well, soon. I think, Allison and I talk
After he
about it all the
gets
time.
married.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the wedding, I think.
Really?
There's no good reason. I'm a procrastinator.
You don't know
I
what you're
haven't
missing
done it
out on.
We'll gift you a Costco membership.
I was going to say, guess what you're getting for a gift from the show.
yet. I'll take it.
No,
all
seriously,
put in
bro.
30
What's your
bucks,
problem?
yep.
I have no problem.
You want to fight?
Yeah, actually, I do.
When was the last time you went? Seriously.
I must have been a kid with my mom.
Wow, so you don't know what you're missing. You forgot.
I mean, I feel like I know everything because you guys talk about it
That's
so
facts.
much.
Why don't you come with me?
I would go to Costco.
Let's go
with
after the
you.
show one day.
Yeah, and then we'll fight after.
No, I want you to get, because the rubber gloves are a great price.
Okay.
There's
Or you-
other things that you can buy besides rubber gloves.
Vitamin
Kenny.
waters, you can get all the vitamin waters you want.
yes.
Although I do think it's a variety pack, not just the one you
I only like the one
Okay,
flavor.
I'm going to work on Kenny.
we'll
We're
work
going to
on
get him. We're going to get him.
He's not against it.
This is the TJ Show. Thank you for turning on the podcast. And also, most of all, thank you for listening to the radio.
Spring is the season everyone refreshes everything except their blinds. People put it off because they think it's complicated. But at Blinds.com, we've spent 30 years proving it's not. Right now, you can save big during the Spring Cyber Monday sale. Whether you want to DIY it or have a pro to handle everything from measure to install, we've got you. Free samples, real design experts, and zero pressure. Just help when you need it. Shop up to 50% off site-wide. Huge savings on special buys, plus a free professional measure now during the Spring Cyber Monday sale. Rules and restrictions apply.